Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hi, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me. My name is Miss Campbell, and today I'm going to show you all how to create a drag and drop interactive slide activity in Google Slides. Also, as a bonus, Google Docs as well, because they are both the same and they can be editable for your students. So it is possible for your students to edit, drag, type, create their own copy and create their own, just type away without making any change to your original document that you as an educator created. So I'm going to share my screen with you all and show you what I mean by having them do it by themselves, because I've been getting a lot of questions lately on how to have our students create and not make a mistake, meaning not make a change on your original document. And sometimes some of your kiddos have not been able to edit. And so I want to help you with that, to show you that it is possible for your students to edit. And I'm going to answer a few clarifying questions that I've been getting. I've written it down on my post-it here. And so before I do answer those questions, I'm going to go straight into showing you a teacher view and a student view of how it looks. Okay, friends? So if you have an interactive drag and drop all ready to go, and all you want to do is put it into Google Classroom for your students to edit, please keep watching. So right now, I am a student in the Google Classroom. As you see, the assignment is due today. This is the Google Interactive Drag and Drop activity that I have assigned my student myself. So as a student, I click on my name, Ariel Campbell, as you see on the top. I click open with Google Slides, and when it opens with Google Slides, the very cool thing about it is that Google Slides automatically assigns your student's name. And you'll see at the top left corner, your student's name is already assigned. So automatically, I have my student's name. Now, as a student, I can go ahead and I can edit this document, and I will not make any changes to my teacher's document. So I will go and click my name on the slide, and I will write my name, Ariel Campbell. I will go ahead and write the teacher's name as well, Miss Campbell. And you will notice that I'm going to show you in the next slide that I can drag and drop things as a student. So here I'm dragging one word with the box, I'm dragging it, and I'm dragging it. Now I'm making changes to my own copy. This is my own student copy. I'm able to drag. Okay, and so if I go to the next slide, over here, you will notice that I am not able to move certain words. Like I cannot drag and move those words. The only words that I can move and drag is this table, which I will, as a student, be able to type into. So I can type some words like the, or I type in the word rain, because rain has the AI vowel sound, right? So as a student, I can continue to type in different words in the table. And you'll see here again, I cannot move these words. The only thing I can move is the drag and drop boxes that my teacher wants me to move. As you see, I can drag it all the way down into the box. All the way down into the box. And I'm dragging and dragging. Now I just want to show you here, this is the student. I just finished editing as a student. Now I'm going to show you my teacher view. This is my teacher account. I will refresh my page, refresh it to show you there has been no changes. See, it's being refreshed right now. I am still on Teach Miss Campbell. This is my teacher page. That's my student page. You see all the changes I made on my student page, all those words I typed in, my student page. Those are my own individual copy that I'm able to edit and drag and type in text. But looky here, there are no changes here on my teacher account, Teach Miss Campbell. There are no changes whatsoever. I only see my original document that I created. And this is the cool thing. There's nothing at all that can be changed, only on the student copy. So let me show you. First things first is you're going to need to go to Google Classroom. So the first thing I do is what I do is I go to Google Classroom, and I always create an assignment. So usually you can make it an assignment, or you can make it a material. For my purpose, I make an assignment because I want to give points to my students. I usually give about 1 point Not 100, 1 point is easier for me. Sometimes it will be an ungraded assignment if it is a small group. I'll write the due date, I'll put a topic, whatever topic it is, and then maybe I'll select all students or I'll just select one. So I title it Google Interactive Drag and Drop Activity. I include like a special comment, special instructions like, hi there, my amazing students. Please click the link and complete the drag and drop activity. Remember to click mark as done when you complete your assignment. Love, Miss Campbell. This is something you can include just to spice it up. Let your students know that you love them, you care about them, you want to have some fun. You know, spice it up a little bit in your introductions instead of making it plain and simple. What I do is here is I go to this link, search engine bar. I will right click, copy, and then I will go ahead, add link here. I press Command V. It will paste, or I can right click and the options pop up. I click paste. Those are too difficult for you, don't understand. You can always go to File, click the edit button up here, click paste. And there you go, you add your link. So I already had one that said make a copy for each student, but I just wanted to show you that process, that they give you options. You don't want your student to click view because you want them to edit, but you don't want them to edit your file. You want to make them make a copy for each student. So when a student has their own individual copy, they can edit it. If you give them the permissions to edit, they will edit the original document. So do not click students can edit file if you do not want them to make changes to your original document. Click make a copy for each student so that they can have their own individual copy to edit on their own, okay? I'm just gonna X that out after I shared with you that. I hope that is clarifying for some of you. I hope that is easy for you to understand, and you understand that your students can edit the drag and drops without making a change to your individual original Google Slides. So then I will just assign. I'm going to assign for today. And here is my teacher account where you will see on Google Classroom the assignment is posted. So today it is posted. So that's that way. And I'll show you also that now you see the change, how it has shared with YouTube Teachers Teach Miss Campbell. I will show you that you do not need to change the sharing settings. When you automatically put it into Google Classroom and make a copy, your students will be able to have access. So you don't need to change this. You can keep it private. Show you with this one. This is a Google document. So if I click copy, then I will just click create. I can click reuse post, and I can just click this Google Interactive Drag and Drop activity. What I can do here is I can just rename the title and say Google Docs assignment. And I can just change the instructions and say, please click the link and complete. Remember to click mark as done. I can X this out. I no longer want that link. I want a Google document link, which I will click, copy and paste, insert. The students can view file. I don't want the students to edit my original. I want them to make a copy for each student so the students can edit. Now, as you see, this is going to be shared with one student. See, Google Classroom is already sharing it. Look, as I'm making a copy, it has changed. I hope you noticed that before it had a lock sign and it was only private to me, Ms. Campbell. Now it's being shared with all my students in my Google Classroom. Now they are able to edit their own copy, but not edit my own. Because if you see here, this is not editable. Right here, I'll go back here so you can see. This is the student view, right? They made all this change. My student, myself, made all this change on the student account, right? See that? But if I go here, this is my original document. There is no change, and I can refresh my page and I'll show you there is no change whatsoever on my original document because this is Miss Campbell's original document. This is Ariel Campbell's copy of their document to make their own editable change, okay? You see that? I hope you see that and I hope you understand that a student will not make a change on your own original document. And the same thing goes for Google Docs. I'm going to head and click today, do today, make it 1 point, make a copy for each student, assign. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. I did want to address some questions from a few educators who messaged me, and I hope that addressed your issues so far. So there is a difference between making your students edit and typing in the document. Remember, I said that edit, do not click edit, because if you click edit, your student will make a copy, will not make a copy. Your student will make a change to the original document. You don't want that. All you want to do is click make a copy, so each student has their own individual copy they can type on, okay? So make a copy so that they can type, edit their own copy, not your own. I know I'm repeating this over. She's like, okay, I get it. Just trying to make sure you understand. This is something new for all of us, and it's okay if you're not tech savvy and this is something new for you. I'm trying to help as best as I can. Another question that I had was, if you want students, if you want students to click and type their answers with their own copy, you click make a copy, same thing, click make a copy. That will be your lifesaver. But first and foremost, if your student is not able to drag, then that means there's something wrong with the original document. And you need to make sure that you can drag things on your original document. If you have any more questions, please be sure to type them in the comment box. Let me know how it can help you. I am going to show you how you can create a drag and drop activity for yourself so that students will not move anything, okay? So first up, I'm going to go into the Google Slides and create a new Google Slides document. Just use this as an example. There are many ways to create a Google document, drag and drops. You can scan and copy, you can create your own, so you can have fill in the blank where the students are able to edit. I'm going to go all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to use this as an example. I'm going to insert as a new tab, change the layout to blank so that you can see it as a blank template. Let's see where I can find that, blank. Okay, so what I did first was I created first a text box. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Copy this into a text box. All you have to do is create your text box. Where I received this background, I'm not sure. I made this a long time ago in August, and honestly, I have been very bad with keeping track of where I get these different backgrounds, but you can always like insert image, upload from the computer. I don't have any images from my computer, so what I'll do is I'll just search the web, click image, search the web, then I'll put colorful background, and I'll see if I see the same image. Yes, but the reason why I'm inserting it as an image is because I want to make it like this. I want to make it like that, like a really cool background. So I'll just do that. I'll just drag the blue. Here I go, moving it up. Then I will right-click the image and I'll click copy, or you can always click Command C, whatever you like to do. And I'll just drag it up there and copy it, and I'll just drag it down there. And there you go, that's my little cool background. So I then have this put the vowels in alphabetical order by dragging the words to correct. The first one is done for you. So I'm just gonna move this up a little bit. And you know what you can do as well? You can also change the background of this. I like to do a lot of gradients, so you can even have it like a gradient like that. Bring it up, just like that. Bring those arrows down. And then you can just move it up, and you can have it like that. You can do so much with your Google Slides. Now, I'm going to create a table just like this. And so this is a table that is very simple to make. You just click insert right here, click table, and I had 2 columns and 7 rows. 2 columns and 7 rows. I drag this up here to this corner, dragging the arrow down, moving it to the left, then I type 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very tedious to type in, but if I were to try to use these bullets, it would not go in the order that I wanted to, so I'd rather just have it manually. And it should take less than 5 minutes, y'all. This is very simple. You just type it in. If I want to change the font, I can just highlight all, click the font, and click 24, click pound. I could even change my fonts here, Times New Roman. I can keep changing the font size to 30, blue. I think that's nice. Then the way that I created these colorful drag and drop is I created insert a shape. So I insert a shape. I went here to the rectangle, and then I drew it like that. Then here I changed fill the color to, let's say, green. And then I insert the text box, let's say 18, bold, white. The word is, let's try that, black. So you can see it more clearly. And then I said red. What are some words I said? Rain, okay. So then I did rain. Rain. You can click the lines at the top to space the margins and align it in the paper. And then you can even highlight the word and select the font size to something bigger than you would like. But this is the way that you would create these drag and drops. It's very simple, and once you get the hang of it and you are able to drag it, you can just personally drag it here. Oops. You can drag it. Now, if you don't want your student to move anything, well, I'm going to show you something very cool. So I'm actually going to right-click this, right-click and cut. And I'm going to save this image right here, this image that I have. I'm going to right-click File, click Download as a image. Now you see how I can move all of this? I can move it. This table can be moved, right? Can be moved. This can be moved. I don't want that. I don't want my students to move it. I don't want them to move anything. So what I will do is I'll insert a new tab, a blank slide. And as this picture shows up, I will insert the slide that I saved as an image. So I will click background. Then I will click choose image, upload from my computer. I will go into my Finder folder on my Mac laptop. I will drag it in to the image. Then I will click done. And now it's there. Can this be moved? No, it cannot. Now I'm going to click paste, and now I have my word rain back. And I can keep copying and pasting, dragging. Let's create a new word. Let's say ride. And I can change fill the color to red. And that's what I'm going to do for all of my drag and drops. Copy and paste saves lots of time, and your students love it. So I hope this was helpful for you all. I hope I was able to answer any questions that you all had. All you have to do is practice, and it gets easier, I promise. This is really fun for the kiddos, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was fun for you. And thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had fun just watching and learning. The most thing about this is just learning and practicing. If you have any questions, please comment below in the chat box. Let me know. And I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.